Hey, hi guys. Good afternoon, everybody. Very warm welcome to everybody in this meeting room. Thanks for joining the webinar. We'll get started now. So, yeah, my name is Kunal. I head Europe and China sales for shipment, and joining me is my colleague Rachit. And together, we are delighted to have you here. Um, and hopefully, you all have a genuinely useful session here today. Today's webinar is actually together in partnership with Amazon, and the goal is very straightforward to walk you through the Amazon Send program, to explain you how shipment fits into it, and give you the confidence and clarity to start shipping your products to the United States using the Amazon Send program in a way that is very seamless, cost effective, and obviously compliant. Uh, we'll be covering quite a bit of ground today, from what Send is, uh, to our rates, to some of the frequently asked questions around tariffs and many other things. So save your questions for the last. You can use the chat to keep adding the questions, and while I'm presenting and talking about it, we can discuss all the questions at the end. Yeah. We'll have a dedicated Q&A session as well to help you out with all the answers and the questions that you have. Cool. What is Send? The very first question is to understand what the Send program is and to understand the program itself, right? So Amazon Send stands for Seller Export and Delivery. It is Amazon's own cross-border logistics program within the Amazon Seller Central, designed specifically for shippers who are selling on Amazon FBA in the US or AWD in the US, either from UK or from Europe. Uh, the beauty of Send is actually that it is a fully embedded program within the Seller Central. That means right from booking the shipment, to submitting your customs documents, to scheduling a pickup, to tracking your cargo. Everything happens right from the same platform. So Amazon actually has special selected group of logistic sellers, service providers who have been onboarded and Send. And Shipment is actually by far the only ocean carrier for UK and Europe to the US. And that is the foundation that we will be covering today. Yeah. Uh, so, what are the key benefits and why should somebody choose Send? Right. First, it's an integrated platform. Like I mentioned earlier, everything is managed within the Amazon Seller Central: booking, customs information, pickup scheduling, tracking. You don't need to juggle with multiple carriers or multiple pages to see where your cargo is and to book shipments, right? Second, no onboarding friction. Once you have a Seller Central account, it is a straightforward process. You no need to open. You don't have to open another account with a carrier or go through a lengthy onboarding process with individual logistic providers. You select your carrier and you are done. It's basically that. Uh, the other benefit of this is also that offline carriers usually ask for upfront payment, where you don't have any updates on delivery, but you have made the payment upfront and you don't know is the actual cargo going to get delivered or not. Third, door-to-door delivery for both air and ocean shipments from UK and Europe. We provide pickup from your warehouse directly, and the cargo gets delivered directly into Amazon, AWD, or FBA. It's actually the end-to-end process. Fourth is obviously commercially clear shipments. We customs clear the cargo both in origin and destination using our own brokers. And always there is a question about how will we be charged on the duties. We will discuss this obviously in the webinar forward, but we will obviously share a duty entry summary with you and ask for your approval explicitly before we, move on to the next process of clearing the shipment. Fifth, end-to-end tracking, very simple. You get to view the entire process and track your shipment. Competitive pricing is the sixth one, where because you are booking a shipment through the Amazon carrier network, you benefit from the rates that are being negotiated on a monthly level. So you don't have to run around asking for quotes to multiple vendors. Cool. We will now go to who shipment is, what do we do, and who we are. Yeah. Uh, Shipment is actually a supply chain freight forwarder based in Bangalore, India. And we are an Amazon approved service provider network, which means that we have been integrated and vetted by Amazon's global selling team and the Send program team. We provide both air and ocean services from India, UK, and Europe directly via the Amazon Seller Central program. We are, in short, actually a specialized cross-border logistics built for Amazon sellers, not a general freight forwarder who happens to have an Amazon vertical, bolted in. This is what we do. Our processes are designed in a way which helps Amazon sellers, and it includes all the requirements for FBA and AWD ship. About us. Our core team is actually was a part of the Amazon global selling team in India, and that is where we saw a problem that a lot of these sellers were facing and decided to start this company called Shipment. Our major focus and customer cohort is B2B e-commerce sellers, D2C brands. Um, the primary lanes that we use for today's audience is UK to US, Germany to US, Europe to US for both air and ocean. So you can see our network also extends to India and broader EU origins and people who are sourcing our cargo from multiple countries like China, Southeast Asia, and then selling it on either Amazon UK, Amazon Europe, or Amazon US. You will also see that we have a lot of licenses and certifications which are actually required in terms of making sure all the documentations and everything are done in a fairly legal manner. Yeah. So, why shipment? Uh, I have a few clear steps I highlight about why somebody would choose shipment. One is the end-to-end solution. We handle your full journey from door to Amazon delivery, right from your premises, straight into Amazon fulfillment center in the most easiest and compliant manner. Easy tracking for every shipment milestone. You get an update from our team in real time and as soon as it is done. Customer support, we have a dedicated team of customer first culture, and we have a 24-hour response commitment that we do to sellers. So yeah, you will see a lot of emails coming through from us, but those are just updates. So yeah, direct partnerships. We work with all major liners, no middlemen's, which means you get better reliability and better rates. Of course, real-time pricing using the Amazon Send portal, automated invoicing. Every booking that gets generated gets an automated invoices generated. So no chasing or no manual invoice from our global deliveries. We deliver and pick up from anywhere to or from UK, EU, and beyond. Milestone updates, as I mentioned earlier, automated emails at every key stage of your shipment. Let's say if the cargo is picked up, you will see that the cargo, you will see a milestone email update about that. Once the cargo gets delivered, you will get an update about that as well. WhatsApp support, I mean, everybody uses WhatsApp here, right? So it's quick. You get and quick update about your shipment. But yeah, you just need fast answers sometimes. So yeah, you can use our WhatsApp support as well. We also have AI used in our transport management systems where we use multiple AI agents to run operations smoothly and efficiently, which ultimately means a better and more consistent experience for you guys. So yeah, that is who we are. Now, coming to the Amazon Send booking experience, right? So we will talk about how an actual booking can be made. I'll take you through the phases of the entire shipment life cycle and how it would work, right from booking creation till delivery, invoicing, etc. Um, we will also talk about the Send program and how it works. So, Shipment actually has weekly sailings from UK and bi-weekly sailings from Germany and Europe. So, which is important for sellers who don't have container worth of cargo but want to replenish at the earliest with the cheapest rates. So we have sailings every Thursday or Monday, and the cutoffs for the same is 5 days before the sailing, so that you can use the time to ship your cargo and replenish as soon as possible. Cool. So we will now get into the phase-wise shipment creation process. Starting from, yeah, you obviously log in on your Seller Central and then you choose to start a new workflow after coming from inventory. You then choose the first process of the step is to choose the correct ship from address. You need to make sure that you have chosen the UK or a German address. If you're shipping from UK, you need to have make sure that you mention the right uh, way of the postcode. Let's say if it is SR7 space 70. So you use that space and give that right postcode. Then you select the destination country. Of course, this is US. Then you will see a small button on the left hand side before selecting the SKUs that if you want to ship via the Amazon Send program. And right when you click that, you will be able to see us in the next step. And then you select the workflow. You choose either it is air or ocean shipment. You add your SKUs, to select the SKUs which you are going to ship, add the quantities, the box numbers, and you add the box dimensions, and then you confirm the shipment. Then you get into the second step, which is booking on send. Then you choose, do you want to ship it to an FBA or an AWD? And if you want to ship it via air or ocean, then you choose the inbound placement service. What we suggest our shippers is to always choose east. Why east? Because the transit time from Europe and UK is the least, and you also get a faster turnaround time. And why you choose a premium service is because Amazon will direct it to a single FC. Let's say if you ship to multiple FCs, your your CBM splits into multiple regions and your cost per shipment increases. So let's say if you ship to a single location, you will be able to consolidate volumes, get better rates, and you'll also be able to give a faster turnaround time using the single FC for delivery. You then enter your shipment ready date. You get an option to either choose pickup or drop off. Then you choose the origin port, which is Liverpool or Hamburg, and then you add the parties. The parties you can add the name of your company and not where the shipment is going to get picked up from. So you add that name and then you add the point of contact's email address and phone number so that we can contact them for pickup. Then you add the commodity description of what you are shipping. A few SKU commodity description should be enough. You don't have to mention everything. You then review the terms and conditions and confirm the booking. So, what happens when you have confirmed the booking? You, as soon as you place the booking, you will get a booking confirmation email from us. You will get a link to upload the documents. We will get into the upload document screenshot as well so that you guys understand how the experience would look like. You then click on upload documents. You add the FBA ID. You add the Amazon reference IDs or the PO number from the Amazon Seller Central portal, and then you upload the invoice, packing list, your organization documents. So as soon as the documents are uploaded, our team within the next 4 to 6 hours, they will verify the documents. If they need any other additional documents, they will request those documents and confirm the document verification. Once that is done, we will arrange for the pickup date for the collection based on the requested date. Once we've picked up the cargo reaches our warehouse, we then initiate the export clearance. And meanwhile, because we have weekly sailings, we pre-book containers on the major liners and then plan for the container stuffing. Once the container has left, the team will share the bill of lading with you. They will also share the container number so you can use it to track outside of SEN. And you will also see the import clearance getting initiated. Once the import, clearance is initiated, we will obviously send you a draft customs entry summary, which will have a detailed list of all the products that you are shipping, the HS codes assigned to those products, which you obviously will mention in the invoice and packing list. And based on that, you can either accept the customs entry summary or reject the entry summary and give a reason why you are rejecting. And based on your feedback, our team will go back to the broker and get this vetted and then send it back to you for approval. So once that is done, we will file for the clearance and then goes the Amazon delivery. The final step in this is the proof of delivery and invoicing. So as soon as the container is delivered, obviously before the containers get delivered, you will obviously have to add a tracking number on Amazon. So we will share the ISA number and the appointment ID with you guys, so you can add it onto Amazon and keep Amazon updated about the delivery. So we will then share the proof of delivery, and once the cargo is delivered, we send the invoice to Amazon, and then the amount gets deducted directly from the seller central. So this is also a feature where you don't have to make any payments to a vendor offline. All the money gets deducted directly from your seller central account, so you don't end up paying any other bank fees, etc. So this is the next step about the document exchange portal we discussed. So if you see here, uh, you will see that there is a click to here click here to upload documents. Once you click here, you will be able to see the documents that are needed. You will be able to see the FBA IDs, the reference IDs, the details that you need to add. You'll also be able to choose if you want a forklift during pickup or a tail lift during pickup. And if you need a marine insurance, it will ask you for all those documents as well. And once the documents are uploaded, you will be able to see that the document upload feature, the button will go away. Yeah. So, what are the challenges that we're trying to solve, or what are the challenges that Amazon sellers like you are facing at the moment? So, let's be very candid, right? Cross-border shipping to the US comes with a lot of challenges, and it's important to acknowledge and honestly view them and see how we can solve them. So that is where we come in and help you in navigating through these challenges. So first one is obviously viewing what are the right HS codes and what are the custom requirements for multiple products that you are shipping. Second is unpredicted timelines. You don't have the real time visibility about the products, where they are, and how are they getting delivered. The third one is a very important topic about unexpected additional charges, what we call as accessorials. The fourth one being difficulty in managing the documentations across multiple parties, your origin clearance, your destination clearance, deliveries, multiple things here and there, right? So we want to give a clear platform for you guys where you don't talk to multiple parties, just one point of contact who will help you throughout the journey. The last one being the complexity around tariffs that we are currently facing, and how can we solve those problems during the current trade environment. Yeah. So we'll talk about some of the practices that we can do to avoid and see how we can how we can be Amazon compliant, and s- what are those best practices that can solve some of these problems. So, as I mentioned earlier in the workflow, wherever possible, direct your shipments to East Coast fulfillment centers. It is typically faster than routing it to the West Coast, and it is cheaper as well to send it to the East Coast. Obviously, adhere to Amazon shipping standards. Amazon has specific standards about labeling, palletizing the cargo, cargo dimensions, carton dimensions, um, and obviously non-compliancy can can make the cargo be refused at Amazon FC. So it's worth getting it right before the cargo leaves your warehouse. Non-stackable cargo. We hear a lot of shipment sellers saying that, hey, my cargo is non-stackable, but is it actually non-stackable? You have to be very precise about it. If your cargo is declared as non-stackable, you will have to give justifications to make sure that you can, if it can actually be stacked or not. Because if a cargo is left as non-stackable, it occupies a lot of space in the container, and obviously because the space is left empty, there are additional charges, and it only flags as non-stackable if they truly are. And if there are like very fragile cargo, we of course obviously will know about it when we are going through the documents. The fourth one being FDA products. I know a lot of you guys are shipping food products, supplements, cosmetics, or any FDA regulated products. You'll need to make sure that you have an FDA registration and a DUNS number in place before the shipment arrives in the US. Custom clearance, may not happen without these documents. So you need to solve this right before the cargo is, getting delivered. So we also have some solutions on this where we, have multiple companies who we have partnered with, who can act as your FSVP agents and importer on records to make sure that it is a one-stop solution for you guys and can smooth out the process for clearance. Collect BOL and insurance at all times, even if it is with shipment or others. Make sure you always obtain your bill of lading because it ensures that you have the primary documents in case of any dispute or claims. Sustainable packaging. So make sure your cargoes are well packed within Amazon guidelines, and it makes sure that Amazon, takes it seriously if you're non-compliant. So you need to make sure that it is in the best possible way. Cool. Now getting into how we are solving these problems and how shipment actually addresses the challenge that we have outlined. At the highest level, we do these through two major channels. One is because we run our own supply chain, unlike other brokers or agents who simply connect you with third parties, other freight forwarders. We design, deploy, and operate our own logistics infrastructure. That means we have control over quality, timing, and the compliance at every stage. Second, through the Amazon Send program. By operating natively within Seller Central, we eliminate the friction of managing a separate logistic relationship with the sellers. You can, as I mentioned earlier, you can book, track, and receive updates all in one place, which helps you in giving back the time to actually manage your sales on Amazon. Yeah. We also provide other solutions like trucking, just the delivery in the US, warehousing, both B2B and B2C warehousing. We also do buyer consolidations at origin and transloading cross-docking as well. So if you require any of these services that are not listed here, you can always reach out to us and we'll be happy to help you out. Cool. Now is the topic that you guys have most of these sellers question and ask us about, right? Which is the Amazon rates and how it is calculated. So if you see on my left, you will see the pricing, the current pricing for April for UK to US and Europe to US based on national IHGs and AWDs. So if you observe, 1 to 5 CBM is 225, and the more you ship, the better your price gets. So if you, let's say, ship 10 to 15 CBM, the per CBM price you will be paying is $195 for both, NIXD and East AWDs. So if you see an example, it's clearly mentioned 3 CBM, 225, 675 is what you pay. But yeah, here is the catch. What are the inclusions? We obviously include origin and destination handling, origin and destination clearance, ocean freight, and delivery to Amazon FC. What is not included in this is obviously your collection, which varies because of your postcode. We are live in most of the postcodes around UK, Europe, and Ireland as well. So we can do pickups from Northern Ireland, Ireland itself. We can do pickups from for shipping it from Hamburg. We can pick up cargo from uh, Portugal, or let's say Brazil, any of these countries. So it does not include cargo collection, custom duties, reciprocal tariffs, and accessorials, if any. Yeah. Going to the air rates, a very simple and straightforward process, just like the ocean one, but much more simpler here because the rates you see on the screen includes your pickup as well. So let's say if you're shipping 55 kgs of the shipment, you will pay 5.24 kgs, $5.24 per kilo, my bad. And that is the cost of $288.2 for the entire movement from UK to the Amazon FC. So similar inclusions: cargo collection, origin handling, destination handling, origin and destination clearance, air freight, and delivery to Amazon. It obviously does not include custom duties, tariffs, and accessories, if any. Yeah. Going to the next one, how are we solving the problem for sellers in UK and somebody who's buying cargo from multiple countries and then shipping it to the US? Yeah. So the option one is to directly import it from to USA, bring your goods directly from the manufacturing origin into US, let's say from Southeast Asia or UK to US. Option two is import it to UK, EU, FBA first, and then deliver the rest of the cargo to Amazon US, which is also a possible option. And the third one is, let's say you're importing raw materials and then creating your finished products in the UK or EU, and we can potentially carry out activities from China to your UK warehouse and then deliver the cargo to multiple FCs in UK and then deliver the rest of the cargo to the US. The right model depends on your products, your margins, and your inventory strategy. We have a bunch of team here who can help you through the trade-offs and the consultation about how you can, plan your supply chain. We're happy to do that for anyone. After this call, you can just use our email IDs, send us an email, and we'll be happy to help you out. This is one of the topics that everyone is hearing now about the tariffs, about uh, the environment in the current regulations, how everything happens, right? During the recent US tariff that came into effect, many sellers were caught off guard, and we wanted to share a brief of what happened to our customers during that period. Uh, it's not like a pat on ourselves, but because it illustrates having what the right logistics partner can help you with and what is the practice they should be following. So, as a regulatory window began to close, our team worked very closely with our brokers and customs attorneys to identify which shipments could realistically be cleared before the new duties took effect. Where it was feasible, we accelerated our customs clearance process, which resulted in a number of sellers not paying any additional tariffs, but only paying the duty or the duties that were applicable on their products. See, we are not a customs broker or legal advisor. We want to be very clear about it. But uh, what we were able to do is move quickly, communicate clearly with our vendor, our agent, and the shippers. And this helped us in execute at the right moment and making sure that helps a lot of our customers in getting a material difference to their landed costs. And a border point is very simple. In a in a volatile environment like today, uh, timing matters, and having the right partner who can pay attention to these small minute details will help you a lot in making sure you don't absorb any unexpected cost while avoiding it altogether. Yeah. So this is what we were able to do for a few of our customers from UK to the US and Germany to the US in the last couple of quarters. Coming to the last slide about who we are and what who are our customers and about a few of our testimonials. We currently have more than 2,000 plus active customers and as of March 2026. We have shipped about 59 plus million in cargo value in 2025. And we have a absolutely brilliant, I would say, customer retention of 52% over the past 12 years. So we have a dedicated team of 24 uh, plus operations team members who will, talk to you and help you out throughout the 24-hour across time zones. We also have a few of the AI enabled tools internally that will help us in solving operational problems. And you can read out a few of the testimonials from customers across UK and Europe. I'll just give you a few minutes to read through this. Cool. Going to the frequently asked questions, right? How does shipment prevent errors from incorrect HS codes? This is one of the most frequently asked questions that we hear across multiple trade lanes and multiple customers. So our customs clearance is entirely managed by us. We coordinate directly with, CBP vetted customs broker, and we share the draft entry summary for you to you for approval. If you think anything is uh, the HS code used is wrong or the description used is wrong, you can let us know and decline the entry summary, and then we will go back to the vendor and get this corrected and send it back to you for approval. So you get a chance to review the entry summary and flag any discrepancies. What is the transit time? So if you're shipping it to the East Coast from UK, it's about 38 days. And if you're shipping from EU, it is about 37 days. And if you're shipping to the West Coast, it's obviously the highest, which is 78 days. And if you're shipping it via air, it's about 6 to 8 days for D and 8 to 10 days for UK. We also hear customers who are shipping us with the very first time ask why do you need so many documents? See, our stance is very clear. We want to make sure that we are fully compliant and prevent any customs delays or examinations or holds that are possible in the US. So we want to make sure we collect all the documents and keep it as intensive as possible so that we can understand what your products are, what are the requirements that we will be. And obviously, with the second shipment and third shipment coming in, because we understand your product category and what will be required, some of these products documents will already be with us. So we will not request it for you to you guys again. So that is where the importance is to making sure we are fully compliant in the first shipment. What are accessorial charges? I think every customer who have shipped with us, understands and uh, is very naive about what these accessorial charges can be, right? These are all about the unexpected changes that can happen about in your entire logistics journey. Things like tail lift charges, detentions, customs examinations, or redelivery charges that arise from circumstances beyond the standard shipments control. If they arise, we inform you well in advance. We share evidences with you. We seek your approval, and we then invoice it to you. So no surprises here, but we make sure that we give you all the information when we are shipping everything, when we are giving you the instructions about the charges. So yeah, that's about it for today. I hope you understood and we've established a good understanding of the SEN program and how the SEN program works. The best way for you to experience what shipment can offer is simply by trying it out once, and we'll make sure we don't let you down. The booking process is very straightforward, the rates are transparent, and our team is here to help you out in every step of the way. You can reach out to me or Rachit, and you can drop a message to us on our WhatsApp numbers as well, and we'll be happy to help you out. So, yeah, thank you all for joining today. Um, Hope you have a great evening, and let's open the floor for questions now. I think I see about 15 messages here. I'm just cool. Let me know if Amazon Send will offer air from Germany to the US. Every time I use AWD workflow, it only shows ocean, not air. You want to ship to AWD using the air workflow. I don't think that is a possible option at the moment. So yeah, yes, we can offer temperature control shipments from UK. Outside of Send, yes, absolutely, we can do it. Thanks for highlighting, Mike. I think what we have also seen is a lot of issues from carriers who, bill the duties 15 to 30 days after the delivery happens, and you don't get an understanding of your landed costs. So what we would do is our process makes it very efficient by, let's say if you're shipping more than 70 to 100 kgs plus, we ship it via commercial airlines, and we do the clearance on our own, as I mentioned earlier, and we will share the duty entry summary to you, and you get the understanding on what the HS code is being used, so you can highlight issues if you feel the wrong HS code is being used. Yes, we can support FSVP. I can share the FSVP details with you, Jeff, if you can just drop me an email about it. Also be interested in shipping from UK to the US by air. And Mark, yes, absolutely. We can, send us the details about us on email, and I'll be happy to run you through the entire process once again on how you can see the pricing and can understand what will the duties be. I'll give you a quick overview also of the HS codes that you can use and figure out the duty that will be applicable on your shipments. Yes, Andrew, we will upload. We will share you a copy of this recording, and you'll be able to see it and understand if you've missed out on any problems or any points that I've discussed about today. I hope it's Mark who is mentioning the feedback about us. Thank you so much, Mark, and D-Line. Thank you so much. Cool. Any other questions, guys? Cool. Thank you so much for joining, guys. I hope you have a great evening, and hope we see more of you guys from bookings. And I'd be happy to connect if you guys have any questions. So feel free to reach out to me or Rachit, and we'll be happy to help. Thank you, guys, once again. Cheers. Bye. Have a good day.